Imagine a tranquil life in one of Italy's finest regions, among green hills in a traditional farmhouse.
Welcome to Tuscany in Italy.
Today I will show you a beautifully restored 14th century hilltop farmhouse from this region. It has been carefully renovated with the preservation of historical details and the use of traditional local materials. We will ask the local architect about the features of the Tuscan houses called Casále Rustico. These views are world famous, and the Tuscan region is a UNESCO-protected World Heritage Site. So, do you want to live like this?
I am Sandra, and I recommend you the best places to live and invest in real estate in Italy.
A picturesque dirt road lined with the cypress trees leads to the hilltop and the house. It reminds me of epic scenes from the film Gladiator.
The cypress tree is probably one of the symbols of Tuscany, but people had two practical reasons to use them. One was indicate the path to the house, and the second reason was to indicate the border between two different landlords. So if you see somewhere on the hill the long-standing cypress tree, it means this is a border.
A local architect, Andrea Mariocchini, who specializes in restoring old houses, explained to me various features of the life in rural Tuscany. He also restored the house I was visiting.
We are in Asciano, it's not so far to Siena, in the middle of Tuscany land. This one is a typical Tuscany house because it's in the top of the hill and you can have a view all around. You can see the building material is brick, is a typical material for Siena area. And we use the other stone is a travertino, because for example, not so far from here, there were many travertino cave. For example, what you can see in the floor is a typical stone from this area.
This is the original well. In the past, it was probably the most important part of the farmhouse. Initially, people never lived on the ground floor. It was place for animals and storage. So the main entrance was on the second floor and you had to follow the stairs to get to the living room. Traditionally, windows in Tuscanian houses have two parts and are made from castanian. Interestingly, in Tuscany there are plenty of castanian forest, and castanian is used for windows, doors and pillars. So this is the main entrance to the new house. But originally it was not like this. This was a storage, and you needed these big arks just to bring the stuff and animals. Please come inside. So we have a big entrance hall. Look at this travertine flooring. The stone was excavated from the place nearby. The stairs to the second floor with bedrooms. Originally, you remember, it was a storage in the farmhouse, so it was no stairs. It was built by the architect during the renovation of this house. Andrea, what is the typical Tuscany ceiling?
Yeah, this one, for example, because we use the castane wood and terracotta.
This house has 4 bedrooms and a total area of 350 square meters.
We are in the living room. We decided to connect all the part of the ground floor, living lunch place and the kitchen in only one line, and we decided to work in the floor in a special kind of line. Our idea is to have something like the sun go through the house, go outside to the swimming pool, or go to the other side of the house where we have a place where you can have a dinner, lunch outside and enjoy the landscape. we decided to search very cheap travertino with different kind of color, form, and to cut in these small pieces and put in this way just for take much more strong our idea.
So this is the main place for the family and guests, and the living room is divided into two parts. One is the sitting area around the TV, and the second is the sitting area around the fireplace. The living room is interconnected with the dining room, with a big dining table, and further in is the kitchen. In this house, we have a modern, functional, fully equipped kitchen, and I want to show you these duck's eggs are produced and brought by the gardener from the tiny farm just 200 meters away. From the dining area, you can access the garden in front of the house, and if you wish, you can put a table there.
Back to the entrance hall, and from here you enter the study.
And you have access to the bedroom. By the entrance, you have a guest toilet and also access to the swimming pool.
The property covers 2 hectares of land and features various amenities such as an artificial pond, a small farm, and a garden filled with olive and fruit trees.
The name of this village in Tuscany is Asciano. In English, it means ox. So the architect, when he planned the renovation of the house, he designed the swimming pool in the form of ox. Now let's go upstairs to see 3 more bedrooms. Here you can see well the traditional pillars of the house, which are made of Castanian wood and terracotta tiles. Let's start with the main bedroom.
Spacious room with a large double bed, mezzanine, and a large wardrobe. The main bathroom with a massive bathtub in the middle and a shower behind a partition. And there are 2 more bedrooms, one and another.
Plus an extra bathroom for these 2 bedrooms. Actually, this was the main entrance to the house back to the days on the 2nd floor. The stairs are probably about 250 years old, and this brick pattern was used both to protect from the wind and as a kind of ventilation.
Now let's go downstairs and ask the architect some more questions.
How long it takes to rebuild all houses?
For example, this one we needed something like nearly 3 years. Okay. Because it was a little bit destroyed, and we start to the outside, and then inside, and then the garden, the swimming pool, and blah 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 until the end. 3-4 years.
Do you use sustainable technologies here in Tuscany?
Yes, always, especially in the new building. But you know that when we work with the old building, it's a little bit difficult. We use a lake, artificial lake, where the rain go during the winter time. We can use during the summertime for the grass of the garden and for work in the countryside.
When is the best time to come to Tuscany?
I think the best time for me it's spring or autumn. Spring because everything, everywhere, you can see the different kind of green, the dark green of the cypress, light green of the grass, and but in autumn too, it's very beautiful and interesting because the color of the autumn, you know, it's really special.
Can you live here all year round, or is it boring in the winter?
In the winter it's a little bit boring because anyway, if you like to stay alone and to enjoy the landscape every season, I think it's good.
Okay. Do you have snow in Tuscany?
No, especially in the last years we have maybe 1 or 2 times the snow.
By the way, in the fall, don't forget to come to Tuscany to pick up olives and make your own olive oil.
Many foreigners decided to buy a house in this place, restore it, renovate it, and changing maybe our life, and decided to come here.
So, do you want to live like this? Please write in the comments. And if you want me to help you to find the best house in Tuscany or in entire Italy, feel free to message me on WhatsApp or Telegram. All my contacts are in the description. And like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you won't miss anything exciting in the future. That's it for today, and I look forward to welcoming you in Italy.